What's going on, everybody? So we have a brand new card in this game. Well, I guess a brand new evolution technically, but we have the Evolved Mega Knights in this game. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I've only played like a couple games with this. These are basically some of my first games with the card. So we're going to be testing it out today. I just want to see how it is. I made this quick cycle deck just because I want to play as many Mega Knights as possible, just kind of test it out. Obviously, I don't have the developer build, so I don't have any ability to play it before it gets released. So this is like basically my first couple times playing it. I played like maybe 3 games before, but it seems decent. I mean, I have gotten some cool plays already with the Mega Knight just like shoving things to the tower and jumping on it, but I don't know. It's one of those cards where I can't tell if it's super busted or just like people don't know how to counter it yet, if that makes sense. I'm going to go Evo MK the bridge right now and then go for my bats. I don't think he actually has a great response to this. Cannon's fine, but he has to respond to the bats. He doesn't have a delivery in cycle, or he does, but he's not going to play it correctly there, it looks like. So Heal Spirit's going to be decent. Mega Knight just pushes everything back and then gets on tower. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Wow. Well, there goes like 3,000 HP off his tower. I mean, that's just insane to me how no matter where you place a card, it's just going to push it all the way back to your towers. That's crazy if you really think about it. I think that's kind of the redeeming factor. When people start getting decks that are going to be like super good with the MK, like built around the Mega Knight, and figuring out how to use it a lot more, I think Mega Knight should be decently popular. The only thing that's going to hold it back, in my opinion, is going to be all the P.E.K.K.A decks, because P.E.K.K.A is extremely meta right now. Like earlier today, I faced Elixir Golem P.E.K.K.A. I've been facing like P.E.K.K.A in Graveyard decks, P.E.K.K.A in like Goblin Giant decks. I'm like, dang, it's literally everywhere. If there was no P.E.K.K.A in the meta, or if P.E.K.K.A didn't get an evolution, then this MK card would go crazy, I'm telling you guys. But just gonna go bats like this. I still think it's gonna do a very good job. I don't know, some people are saying it's mid, some people are saying it's super broken. I'm kind of in between right now, where I think it's like a good mixture of definitely overpowered and stupid for the game, but also funny, and you can get some cool plays off of it and just like funny stuff happening. Like this right here, like what is happening? The delivery is just getting shoved to tower. He has to play something on top of that, or he will be in trouble. He is defending the MK pretty well, I will say that, but the MK is probably going to jump on top of the queen and push it to tower, right? Okay, that's cool. It's just going to yank that delivery to tower as well. That's just insane to me. I think the one thing about the MK is the interactions are very hard to, like, figure out, if that makes sense. I can't tell sometimes if the MK is going to, like, smack something and then jump immediately, or it's going to just walk to it normally. It's kind of impossible to tell that, to be honest, but I'm just going to cycle my normal Mega Knight in the back. Also, having it just one cycle makes it very, I will say, definitely a lot better than if it was 2 cycles. I think the card would be kind of dead. But I don't know. It's a new card, and I'm interested to see how it does in the meta. And it's obviously probably the most wild card they've ever released in Clash Royale, just in terms of like the mechanic of it. But just gonna cycle another MK in the back. It looks really cool, by the way. The card art of the evolved Mega Knight, I think. He's gonna go for the Earthquake on nothing. Not sure about that play. You know, personally, I wouldn't have done that one, but I'm just gonna cycle my arrows, go for the wall breakers on the opposite lane. I think he's cooked. He has to deal with that evolved MK on the other side. If I was him, I'd probably just close the app right now, but it looks like he is defending still. Okay, are we good? I'm just gonna wall breakers like this. I think he's in trouble. Evolved MK should jump on tower. Yeah, we got him. All those bats as well as the evolved MK, which just doesn't really seem to die ever. But yeah, easy win on that first game. Oh, also, I did make an Expo deck, or an Expo deck with the Mega Knight, which I'm going to be dropping tomorrow. You guys just need to wait and see. This deck that I made goes crazy, but anyways, we're in the next match here. This guy's going to cycle a Firecracker. I can probably just get my King Tower nice and active. Yeah, I can do this, and Skelly's behind. I think that's a good play, because I can just bats to help DPS, go for the wall breakers to pressure with the MK, and oh my gosh, he messed up the Val, because that game, I think that's pretty much game right away. Oh, arrows on the bats as well. That's perfect. I can just go for a Spirit up high, let those wall breakers hit my tower, and then we can pretty much even out our damage, and he's going to lose his entire tower. Haven't even dropped my evolved Mega Knight yet, and his tower's already entirely gone. So for him, I think he might be in trouble. Just going to go Skellies, and then Spear Goblins down low. Unfortunately, I only do have the level 14 Spear Goblins. Wild cards are so hard to come by, but I will say, every single day, if you play enough, you get an evolved Mega Knight shard, which gives you like 5,000 or 6,000 wild cards if you already have the evolved Mega Knight. So that's kind of a cool thing. I guess you can get like half a card by the end of the event. But Skelly's gonna clean up that Hog Rider, which is nice. I could probably just go. Okay, why is he BMing me, bro? I'm just gonna go for the Spear Goblins on top of the Dark Goblin. I was a little bit late on that timing right there. Shouldn't matter too much though. I'm just gonna cycle the MK in the back. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go Wall Breakers, because I want to save the MK and try and get like some value out of it. That's perfect. We can go for the bats on top of the Valkyrie. 3. I have my arrows ready if he goes for the firecracker. Okay, that's a bad prediction. Honestly, I did catch the bats, though, like a few of them, so I would say the prediction is like 50% hit. Okay, nice. The bats are going to go ham. I can probably just Evo MK the pocket, to be honest, or I can just drop it on top of all this. I want to save it, though. I want to get a cool, like, moment with it for video, and just kind of like get something crazy happening. So I'm just gonna drop the MK in the back now, since he doesn't really have that much pressure, I guess, for me. He's got the hog, but I'm not really worried about that. So we're gonna go E-Spirit just in case he does firecracker. Okay, and then if he firecrackers the back now, we can just obviously arrows the firecracker, and I shouldn't have any issues with that. So there it is. I'm just gonna go wall breakers like this, get the arrows down on top of the firecracker. Evolved, and MK is gonna push that Valkyrie. Okay, do it, jump. Oh my gosh, wait, what? Okay, it actually pushed it. It's going to knock it behind the tower as well. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to be honest, guys, that's ridiculous. Wow, I mean, even in Evolved, Valkyrie, which its ability is to pull a card up, cannot do anything against the Mega Knight when it's in its like little jumping, swinging phase, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just gonna go E-Spirit like this to tank for the firecracker. Man, that's just disgusting. I have Evo MK and Cycle 2 for this down low. I'm just gonna drop that bad boy off right now, and then that Valk should get absolutely rolled by the. Oh my gosh! See, it looks like it hits it super far, but then it only goes like 3 or 4 tiles, so your depth perception is a little bit messed up. But I think he's cooked here. No way he gets on my tower. Just gonna arrows to clean up that hogs, make sure it doesn't get a hit. And that's another win in the books. Evolved MK got me a ton of value that matchup, also like on defense and then on offense as well. Just like took half his tower randomly when I really had no business doing so. I'm not going to make this a super long video just because I do want to get this video out, and I'm going to make a decently long ladder video tomorrow with the new deck that I created, so I want to keep that one in the you know, I want to start working on that one tonight, basically. So I just wanted to test out the card in this video. We're going up against Sparky, which might be interesting. I think that the Mega Knight should actually do a pretty good job. Oh my gosh, he has Minion Horde, what the heck? Of defending the Sparky when it is the evolved one, because it can just like push it back into things. And maybe if there's like a Goblin Giant or a Giant in front, then the Mega Knight can like punch it back and then jump into both the Sparky and the troop. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that could happen. So just going to cycle my Larrys at the river. Kind of want to play it slow. I do want to cycle my MK at some point, but just dropping it into a Sparky is risky, so he doesn't have Sparky in cycle now, right? So I can drop that in the back. I think that's safe. Oh, he's got P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm cooked. I think he sniped me, guys. P.E.K.K.A. plus Sparky. Nah, not really, but I'm just going to go for the Spear Goblins to help DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. a little bit. I mean, he fireballs that. Very interesting fireball. MK is not going to hit the tower either, so it didn't really do anything for me right there. I'm just going to get the E-Spirit down, then drop our Evolved Bats as soon as I can. I need to basically cycle back to my MK if I have a chance of defending, if he is going to go in with like some kind of push. But that's fine. Bats are going to clean up the P.E.K.K.A. for the most part. I'll go Larry's just to be 100% safe. I can cycle my Heal Spirit like this, and then go Spear Goblins. Actually, I'm going to go Arrows on top of that because it's going to clean up all that Goblin Gang as well. And we have our Evo MK and cycle, so I'm going to go Spears the bridge, try and force out some Elixir. Oh my gosh. Okay, Electro Spirit up high, then Skeletons to Kite. That's a nice little 2 for 5 trade right there. I could probably drop the MK in the back, but he's just going to Sparky, so I'm just going to go Bats instead. I think we want to be patient with our Evolved MK in this matchup. I'm pretty much only probably going to play it once or maybe twice the whole game because I'm not going to be cycling MK for just free value for him. But that's good damage. He kind of just let the Bats eat his tower alive, which I'm not too sure about. I'm going to drop the MK in the back now. Call me crazy. Okay, that's kind of good timing because he does drop the Sparky in the back at the same time. Does he have the evolved P.E.K.K.A.? That is my question. I'm gonna go Bats like this, and then I'm going to go for my E-Spirits. Spear Goblins 2 just to pressure. There's the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, hold up, I need to Skellies. Oh boy, this might be bad, guys. Wait, the P.E.K.K.A.'s getting punched. Holy cow, that thing's getting sent to Narnia. Arrows? Wait, I need to defend this other side, though. Heal Spirit like this. Okay, I'm choking, I'm not gonna lie. E-Spirit like this, then Arrows. That's not terrible. Okay, we're alive. Wow. Dude, I was so distracted by the MK just, like, punching everything in the air that, I didn't even see what was really happening on the other side, but we still managed to defend decently. Thankfully, oh, he's going to get a P.E.K.K.A. down. Wait, I'm in trouble, guys. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. in front of that Sparky, and I don't really have... I guess I could cycle 2 arrows, but I want to try and defend. Just to, I want to try and get back to another Evo MK, just for the video's sake. So I'm going to go Skellies like this, and then I'm going to go Bats, Arrows, the Goblin Gang, and then I have Evo MK and cycle if I need it, but I think we just distract here for a few seconds. Okay, I'm throwing... Holy cow, jump. Okay, we're back. We're back to arrows, so I think I'm okay. I need to get my Spear Goblins down as well to block the Sparky Blast. Okay, Heal Spirit up high. Wow, this defense is so sweaty, but we are alive. He's going to go for the Sparky. I'm not sure he has enough to go for P.E.K.K.A. Even if he does, I can just go Evo Bats like this. It's going to clean up his whole entire push. And then I have my Evo MK in a second here. I don't even need to place it because he's not going to do anything. I'll just go for the Electro Spirit on that, and then I can just drop the MK like this. It's not going to push it back to the tower, is it? I mean, it might. Does that push it all the way back to the tower? There's no way, right? Dude, no way. No way that hits the tower. Oh, I guess we'll never know. But dang, anyways, this card is insane, guys. I'm just going to cycle back to another arrows. I think it's a lot of fun to use. It's definitely one of those cards where mid-ladder players are going to be raging about it. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with the next one. Peace.